Hi everyone, it's Pastor Mac here from Plymouth United Church. I am officially still on vacation until Wednesday, but I wanted to weigh in on this day. Happy National Coming Out Day. Now, I know that this day has a lot to hold for many of us. Some of us have not been able to come out, and it's a very hard day. Some of us have been out for as long as we can remember. Today I wanted to lift up the fact that we all stand on the shoulders of somebody, and that legacy is important for us to remember. I know that I have had many mentors in my past, some who I knew personally, some through the music that I listened to, the poetry that I read, the shows that I went to at the theater. All of them really important, and they all bolstered me up. What bolsters you up? What is the way that you have said, I am standing on the shoulders of people that have come before me? And also I wanted to lift up the idea that I am a shoulder that can be stood on, so to speak. I and the people of Plymouth, there are many of us who are able to provide legacy for you. If you need support, if you need strength, if you say, well, I can't come out, but at least not at large, but I do want to come out locally. I want a place where I can be myself. Plymouth is a place where you can do that, where you can come out to whatever degree that you feel comfortable. We can be the shoulders that you stand on. It's important to have legacy. It's important to have mentors and to find freedom and liberation. I also wanted to mention that on this day, one of the ways that I guess like to subvert this whole notion of my identity, my orientation. We talk a lot about sexual orientation, and for a long time, it's an ant. For a long time, I used that term, sexual orientation, but I haven't for years and years and years, and I think that there's a place for it, absolutely. But for me, I like to talk about my companionship orientation, because I don't want who I am to be reduced to who I have sex with, to be quite honest with you, because the companionship orientation I have has to do with who do I make my plans with? Who do I organize with? Who do I think about my finances with, my vacation with, my living arrangements? Who do I have my companionship with? So, not that everybody or anybody else has to use that, but that is my way of thinking about things like my orientation. The other thing, my gender identity and expression. And I don't want to be locked into any one binary way of thinking. I don't want to be locked into any way of thinking. I want to be free. I want liberty, and I want you to be free and for you to have liberty. So, now we have so many letters to the alphabet that we live into, to the labels that we can ascribe ourselves. Eventually, my hope and my prayer is that we will no longer have to have labels that define us so that we can push against, but instead we can just say, this is who I am. Or maybe even in some far off future, just be ourselves and know that as we live our lives, there are other people who are living their lives, and the kind of liberty that we would get from that would free us from so many boxes that people want to put us in. Thanks, Diane. I see you there. I appreciate your heart and your amen to that. We come out over and over and over again, and rightfully so, because we unfold over the course of our lives. And this process of coming out can take a lot of energy and can be painstaking and can be painful. As we unfold over the course of our lives, maybe it looks less like kind of an official coming out and more like that layering that is us finding out how we can be true to form. I hope that that wherever you are, that you have a community that you can lean on. If you want Plymouth to be that community, virtually or in person, we would love to be that support for you, and to be that support with you, and for you to be that support with us, because it's never, ever a one-way street. I want to end with the way that I end my children's moments, by saying, we love you, God, and we know that you love us. And by the way I end so many other things, saying, go forth, my friends, in peace and as peacemakers. I am glad to be the shoulders that you can stand on. Plymouth is glad to be shoulders that you can stand on. Blessed be the unfolding. Bye for now.